So you got here, you braved traffic, you braved your day, you got up, you did the thing, and now you're here. You're here on your mat. My name is Jennifer. Thank you so much for coming here into this space and creating this community, one class at a time, one breath at a time. We've got 60 minutes together. Let's do the work. Child's pose. Press your forehead into the mat, your fingertips into the mat. Integrate your shoulders onto your back and stretch your arms out long in front of you so that your elbows are up off the earth. Press your finger pads down into the mat and squeeze your forearms in towards one another. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you don't want to be assisted for whatever reason today, please raise a hand so that I can see and I will honor that. Thank you. Ujjayi breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. Begin to build your inner fire. Downward facing dog. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Slight bend to your knees. Yeah, press down through your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk your feet to your hands. Ragdoll. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Let your feet be hips width distance apart. Press down through your heels and up through your sits bones. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. Come out of the knowing, all of the thinking that you had to do for today, and come into your body. Come into your skin. Come into the present moment of being here on your mat. Beginning of physical practice. Catch your hips with your hands. Squeeze your elbows in towards your spine line. Create a long spine and come up to stand. Bring your hands to heart center. Drishti, eyes open. We will begin tonight's practice with 3 ohms. Extended mountain, inhale, reach up, bow, forward fold, exhale, halfway lift, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in, downward facing dog, breathe out, 5 breaths. Hug into center line, hug into spine line. Hear your breath, hear your neighbor's breath, and come into this present moment in your body. Fully engaging from your periphery in. Gripping the mat strong through all of your fingertips. Squeezing your inner thighs in, pit of your belly pulling in. Breathe in all together right here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, look up, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, shoulder blades pull together, full breath. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Cultivate an awareness of your toes and of your fingertips, your elbows and knees, your shoulders and hips. Breathe in, pull the pit of your belly in. Exhale, look at your thumbs, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, root down, rise up, see the wall behind you. Exhale, bow, forward fold, let your breath go. Inhale, half lift. Vinyasa with your breath, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, 5 breaths. And let the sound and sensation of your breath be your anchor to this now here moment. Full breath in. Bring your knees low. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up. Long side body, breath. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. With your breath, use your breath to flow from one pose to the next, landing in downward facing dog for 5 breaths. And those 5 breaths, use them to continue to build your inner fire. Through your intentional movement, your intentional breath, you create tapas, you create heat. And breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Bend your knees, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, ground down, reach up, lift up, fold. Half lift, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog, yeah, land, 5 breaths. And through these movements, you are awakening your body, you are awakening your mind to being in your body through noticing the sensations, noticing the heat, noticing your breath. Fill up. Bend your knees, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, warrior 1, right side. Step right foot to right thumb. Back heel plants, squeeze in, reach up, lift up, look up, vinyasa, plant your hands, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior 1, left side, take up space, long stance, big stance, reach up, look up, lift up, then flow, plant your hands, flow like water, linking breath to movement. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Building the fire, creating more heat, linking movement and breath. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, land, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, sit low, 1 breath, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior 1, right side, take up all the space on your mat, ground down, squeeze in, reach up, lift up, then flow your body with your breath. High, low, up dog, down dog, warrior 1, left side, step, big, squeeze, reach, lift, flow, plant your hands high. and low. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Again. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, top of your mat, land, half lift. Fold. Chair pose, move with your breath. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa high and low. Upward facing dog, breathe, breathe, breathe. The downward facing dog, warrior 1, right side. Step, ground, squeeze, lift, flow. Hands plant, move through high and low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior 1, left side. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up, vinyasa, plant your hands. Move with your breath. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg strong and straight. Pull your toes towards your face. Yeah, lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Bend your knees, stack your hips, come up under your tippy toes and flip your dog. Press down through your heels. Reach your fingers, see the floor underneath you. Lift your hips, lift your heart, breathe and expand from the inside out. Side plank, right hand, center of your mat. Pull your belly button in. Press your bottom foot down, fly your top foot. So good, even an inch. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, side out, make some noise. Lift your left leg, strong and straight. Flex your foot. Bend your knees, stack your hips, and flip your dog. Press down, lift up. Arch your heart towards the ceiling, gaze towards the floor. Side plank, left hand presses down, left foot presses down. Lift your top hip, pull your belly button in, fly your top foot even an inch. Yes, downward facing dog, let it go. Breathe in, let some of that heat go. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Bring your front thigh parallel to the earth. Take a really big stance. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Back heel high up over your tippy toes. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist towards Florida Avenue. Yeah, press your elbow into your knee into your elbow, and then open your wings. Lift your left hamstring more up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, open up to warrior 2, breathe out. Gaze over your front middle finger. Flip your front palm, reach up, lift up, breathe in, reverse your warrior, breathe, breathe, breathe. Extended side angle, right side. Forearm to your thigh or fingers to the earth. Stack your shoulders. Send your left lung towards Florida Avenue, your right lung towards the lobby. Another big breath here. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot steps forward, stacking knee over ankle. Back heel really high up over your tippy toes. Take a longer stance. You're tall, take a longer stance. Yeah, press your right hamstring high up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. And spark your fingers. Yes. Shoulders down. Yes. Hands to heart center. Twist towards the lobby. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Press them in. So left knee is pressing into your elbow. Open your wings, right fingers down, left fingers reach, right hamstring, press it up towards the ceiling, engage that back leg, yes. Open up to warrior 2, let it go. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Yeah, sitting deep into your front thigh, waking it up. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, left side. Fingers to earth, use the block, use the tools. Send your right lung towards the lobby, your left lung towards Florida Avenue. Create length in your spine. Breathe in, get longer through left, yeah. Plant your hands, high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, press the earth away. Downward facing dog, send your hips high. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, land top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Big toes touch, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Twist towards Florida Avenue. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Now pull back on your left hip right away. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Spread your wings. Squeeze your inner thighs in and expand through your fingertips. Take a big breath. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Twist towards the lobby. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Pull back on your right hip and sit your hips low. Squeeze in as you expand out your fingers. Yes, good work. Forward fold, let it go. Bring your feet to hips width distance apart. Take a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers. Bend your knees a lot and pull your chest down to your thighs. Let your head be heavy. Drop your head, shake it around. Press down through your heels and up through your sits bones. Release your big toes, take gorilla pose. Palms to toes, forward fold. Send your weight into your toes, then back into your heels. Sway from side to side. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Crow pose. Crow pose. And we're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Vinyasa. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Exhale, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come up to stand and set your drishti. Find your spot on the wall that's not moving. And set up eagle with your right thigh up and over, your right arm up and under. From the floor to your core, hug in, skin to muscle to bone. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. And we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Left thigh up and over, left arm up and under. Squeezing into center line, squeezing into spine line, squeezing into this now here moment. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Imagine you could squeeze this moment like a tomato seed. Squeeze this moment right here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. And we're here for 5. Your fullest expression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Standing leg raise, root down through your left foot, bring your right foot into your chest and flex your foot right away. If you take the yogi toe lock, grab a hold of your big toe, otherwise keep a hold of your shin. Open your right knee out towards Florida Avenue. Pull into your core, extend your left arm towards the lobby and send your gaze towards your left hand. Press out more through hand and foot with your breath. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center. Kick your foot, reach your fingers high, activate your toes, airplane pose. Palms back, palms face the earth. Drop your right hip like 4 inches, but lift your chest. Find the baby cobra here. Yes. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to a brick to stack your shoulders and look back and see the tips of your right toes. Once you can see the tips of your right toes, lift your back foot higher. Pull in and press out in equal directions through hand and foot for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to stand. Standing leg raise, opposite side. Bring your left knee into your chest and flex your foot. Yogi toe lock or shin, either or. Pull into center. Press down through your standing leg. Press out through your extended leg, extended shin. Open your shin out towards the lobby, arm towards Florida Avenue. Send your gaze to your thumb and notice, can you take up more space? Your fullest expression of standing leg raise at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center. Kick your foot. Reach your fingers high. Airplane pose. Arms back. Palms down. Left toes point towards the earth. Yes. Find the lift. Yeah, the flying through your heart. Lifting your heart. Dropping your left hip. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Right hand down to the block, to the earth. Look back, see your toes on your extended leg. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher, get bigger, take up more space, pressing out through the crown of your head, through the sole of your foot, the reaching of your fingers. Yes, so good for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to stand. Let it go. Take a breath in. Send that breath away. Reconnect to your drishti. Reconnect to your feet on the ground. Dancer pose, left arm reaches high. Left foot presses into the earth. Take a hold of the inside of your right foot with your right hand. And bring your back thigh parallel to the earth. Expand from the inside out and get big for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides with intention. Take the pose. Bring your thigh parallel to the earth. Put your toes on the ceiling. Your expression for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Intention as strong as a tea ceremony, as strong as casting a spell, saying a prayer. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. Last one. Last intentional dancer. Last tea ceremony dancer. Last spell. Last prayer for 5. 1, 2, 3. Make it your own. 2, 1. Come back to stand. tree pose. Right foot presses into your ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Bent knee, press it towards the back of your mat. From the floor to your core, pull in. Skin to muscle to bone. Shoulder blades pull together. Press the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Get tall. Yeah, spread your fingers up towards the ceiling. Look up. See the ceiling right up above you. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Lean back. Close your eyes. Fall out of your tree. Change sides. Right foot presses into the earth. Left foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press into center line. Pull into center line. Lift your fingers up towards the ceiling. Lift your breastbone up towards the ceiling. See the wall behind you. Look up and lean back. And when you can't lean back any farther, close your eyes. Come back to standing. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, extended mountain, root down, reach up, lift up. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa, high plank. And low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Yeah, take a breath in. Make some noise, sigh it out. Shift your weight forward into a high plank. Slow and controlled. 5, lower down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring one ear to the earth. Bring your arms back by your sides and prepare for locust pose. With the strength of your back body. Breathe in and fly your hands, heart, feet, rise up. Gaze to the floor in front of you, like 3 feet out in front of you. Lift higher when you breathe in. Stay here and soften, let your breath go. Breathe in, fly high. Flex your feet as you exhale. Stay here, breathe in, release. Place your other ear on the mat. And prepare for locust pose, second set. On your next breath in, rise up. Fly high and rise up. Squeeze into me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let that breath go. One more. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. Full breath in. Let it go. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab your feet. Grab your ankles. And flex your feet. Pow. Rise up. Kick your feet into your hands. Pull back on your feet with your hands. And we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release with control. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Good work. Breathe in and breathe out. Floor bow, second set. Take your feet, take your ankles, and flex your feet. Make little foot hooks. Yes. Kick your feet towards the ceiling, like you could stamp them on the ceiling. Allow your forehead to soften. Maybe you rock your floor bow over to the right. Get some momentum going. Get it over to the left. Get the big shoulder stretch when you land. So good. Come back to center. Release your grip. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Upward facing dog. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees. Camel pose number 1. Number 1 of 2. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Lift through your breastbone toward the ceiling. Look up and lean back. Soften your thoughts. Press your hips forward for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel, sit on your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. And camel, second set. Camel number 2. Last camel. Press your hips forward, lift up, look back. Maybe you see the wall where it meets the floor. Maybe you grab one heel, maybe you grab both heels. Lift your heart towards the ceiling for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel, sit back on your heels. Breathe in, breathe out. Camel's a thing, it's no joke. Yeah. Come down to your back and set up bridge pose. So lie on your back, bend your knees, dig your heels into the mat, and set up your bridge so that you can just touch your heels with your middle fingers. And we'll do 1 bridge and 6 bridges or wheels. Rise up. This is number 1. Rise up. Press your hips up. Maybe you clasp your hands underneath you. Walk your shoulders underneath you. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then bridge or wheel. Rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 2, bridge or wheel, rise up. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 3, bridge or wheel, rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 4, rise up, bridge or wheel. Ignite your practice. Ignite your breath for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow and controlled, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 5, bridge or wheel, the penultimate igniting bridge or wheel. Rise up. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, last bridge, last chance to ignite your practice on this Tuesday evening. Bridge or wheel, rise up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the soles of your feet together. Bring your knees wide. Touch in. Feel your heart rate. Check your pulse. Check your breath. Are you breathing? Are you here on your mat, in your body? Cultivating gratitude for your ability to be here. Ability for your body to do the wonderful things that it does for you. So good. It's a gift. Happy baby. Press your tailbone down. Press your soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Bring your feet wide, your knees wide. And drill the back of your head into the mat. Like really notice the contact there. Release your happy baby. Send your feet up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Scissor legs. Lower your right leg down towards the earth and flex your foot strong. Yes. Bring your shoulders up off the mat and pulse towards your left pinky toe. Little pulses for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Legs up, shoulders down. Yeah, breathe in. And breathe out. Clasp your hands. Lower your left leg with a strong flexed foot. Shoulders lift, lifting your heart and pulsing towards your right pinky toe for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone and lift your legs up towards the ceiling for 30, 60 legs. We'll do 5. Flex your feet, lower your feet 30 degrees, press out through your heels. Then another 30 is 60, press out through your heels. Hover your toes, see your feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, legs up, shoulders down. Lower your feet down 30, then 30. Hover your feet, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, legs up, shoulders down. Number 3, lower down 30, then 30 is 60. Bring your feet 2 inches up off the mat, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, legs up, shoulders down. 2 more, lower 30, press out through your heels, fierce feet. 30, hover your feet, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, legs up, shoulders down. Last one, lower down 30, then another. Hover your feet, see your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull your knees into your chest. Yeah, rock from side to side, breathe in, release, let that go. Abdominal twists, clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Flex your feet, extend your right foot out long, like kick it towards the front of the room. Bring your right elbow to your left knee and switch. Extend your left leg long, kick, switch for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. But it's over. Rock and roll up and down your spine. It's done. It's finito. Rock and roll up and down your spine. Come up to high boat. Only 3. High boat. Low boat. That's 1. High boat. 2. Low boat. High boat. That's 3. Low boat. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go.
Oh my God.
Let it go. Fast and furious. That's igniting a stability. We went from igniting to stability. You just got stable. Yeah. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yeah, downward facing dog. Move around in your down dog. Maybe you take a 3-legged dog. Make it feel good. Come back into your body, noticing your breath. Bring your right leg back behind you, strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, bring your right knee to your right wrist. And extend your left leg long back behind you. If you're working on anything here like a king pigeon or mermaid, reach back and grab the inside of your left foot with your left hand. Super duper quad stretch. Press down through the knife's edge of your right foot if you have your foot grasped. And work to pull back on your right shoulder to square your shoulder towards the front of the room. Totally changes it. Pressing down into the earth. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take sleeping pigeon. Bring your forehead down to your mat. Stretch your arms out onto the cool concrete floor. And soften. Soften. And we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck your back toes. Three-legged dog, right leg high, strong and straight. Take a hip circle, take a knee circle. Maybe you get something to crack. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, strong, straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips, and then half pigeon. Opposite side. You can work the quad stretch on this side. Try it on, see how it feels in your body right here this evening, right now. Each side is so different. Pressing down through your front foot, pulling back on your left shoulder, pressing down through the top, the quad muscle of your right leg. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sleeping pigeon. Crawl your fingers out long, stretch them out onto the concrete floor, and soften. Come back into your body, come back into your breath. Actively pressing your feet into the earth. We are here in opening. We have not reached the restorative portion of this practice. We are still active in our bodies. You are still active in your body. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuck your back toes. Take a three-legged dog. Extend your left leg back. Shake it around. Move it around. And then come down to a seat at the top of your mat and set up double pigeon. Either leg can be on the bottom to start. We'll get both. Stack your shins like fire logs. Bring your top ankle, to the outside of your bottom knee and flex your feet a lot. Sit tall. Root your sits bones into the earth. Press the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. And then crawl your fingers forward ever so slightly, lifting your heart towards the heaters. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides. Switch the stack. Set up the pose. Let it land in your body. Sit tall. And then crawl forward, lifting your heart. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, frog pose. Fold your mat in half. You can use your towel under your other knee. If you have a towel. If you don't have a towel, we have blankets. We have blankets. Fold your mat in half. And yes, like Danielle is demonstrating. Thigh bones come out of your hip bones at 90 degrees. Shins out of knees at 90 degrees. And your feet are flexed. You press your big toes into the earth. Bring your forearms down to the mat. Maybe a brick. Yogi's choice. Yeah, flex your feet. Pull your, yes. And bring your shins out a little. Yes. Yes. And send your attention to your big toes touching the earth, your forearms touching the earth. Put your attention on your breath, your attention on the sounds in the room, the sounds outside the room. And notice where you can soften into this frog pose. Now that you've been here for a moment, give the knee that's on the blanket or towel a little scoot out. Yeah. New sensation. Yeah. I got a new sensation. Sorry. We're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crawl forward out of frog. Bring your belly down to the earth. Bring your legs back behind you. Bring your big toes to touch. Yeah, let it feel good. And then come back onto your mat for seated single leg extension. Right leg extended long, left foot to right inner thigh. Clear the flesh away from your sits bones. Dig your extended leg heel into the earth. Pull your leg into your hip bone. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Hinge at your hips. Reach for your toes. Send your nose towards your right knee. Release and change sides. Extend your left leg long. Same action. Heel digs into the earth and pull your leg back into your hip bone. Hinge and reach for your left pinky toes. And bring your nose towards your knee. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And breathe in. Release. Come back up to seated and extend both legs out in front. Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button in. Reach for your toes. Take a big breath in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Release. Tabletop. Bring your hands back by your hips. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the mat. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Look up. Lean back for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fish pose. Bring your hands back by your hips. Forearms come down to the earth. Extend your legs out long. Point your toes and then pull your toes back towards your face. So point your feet. Yeah, spread your toes. Look up, lift up, lean back for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up to seated and set up an inversion practice of your choice. Waterfall pose with your brick underneath your tailbone, your legs going up towards the ceiling. Headstand at the wall, shoulder stand on your mat. Shift your vision and go upside down. Shoulder standers. Find your spot in between your big toes. Maybe come into plow pose. Bring your toes down to the earth. From plow into deaf man's pose, bend your knees, place them by your ears. Headstanders, press up through your heels and down through your forearms. Yeah. From deaf man's pose, take 3 breaths to slowly come out of your shoulder stand. Headstanders, take 3 breaths to slowly pike down, out of your headstand. And then child's pose. Good work. And then slowly make your way onto your back on your mat. Full body stretch. Hug your right knee into your chest. Squeeze. Give it love. Supine twist. Take your knee down to the earth. Right hand takes, left hand takes right knee to the earth, Send your gaze to your right thumb. Look for where you can soften even here. Create a longer right side body. Take 5 more breaths. A luxurious, long supine twist. At the end of your 5th breath, change sides. And supine twist, opposite side. Create the pose. Create length in your left side body. Look for where you can soften and expand further. And then take 5 long breaths. Being fully present to being here on your mat, in your body, from your fingers to your toes, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. At the end of your 5th breath, come back to center and take Supta Baddha Konasana. And once again, touch in. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel the sweat in your hair. And congratulate yourself for coming to your mat, for getting present to being in your body, for noticing the sensations of the effort, the sensations of the tapas, the sensations that arise when you take a journey into your own power. Extend your legs out long, feet wide, heels maybe off the mat. Arms down by your side, palms up, shoulders pressing into the earth, eyes heavy, forehead soft, teeth soft, your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. And there is nothing to do. There's nowhere to be. Just simply be here in your body, noticing the sounds, noticing the sensations. Noticing the fruits of your effort. Shavasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. Small movements in your fingers, small movements in your toes. And then take a huge, big, deep breath in. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise, make a face, let it go. Again, fill up. Lion's breath out. Slowly roll to your favorite side. Come into a fetal position. Give yourself permission to be reborn into today, reborn into this moment, reborn into this breath. Each breath is a new beginning, an opportunity, a gift. And slowly press yourself up to an easy seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center and sit tall. And press the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And we'll seal this evening's practice with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. And together we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for being a part of this, being a part of yourself, for being a part of this community, for coming here to this space. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful to be here. Give yourself a hand. Good work. Happy Tuesday evening.